Hey there, I'm going to be playing some mono red today. So we dropped the deck down, we're playing 21 lands now. Running 1 Nova Hellkite. We got the 4 slick shots, 4 squelchers, 4 slick shots, 4 challengers, 2 squelchers. And then we got 2 Bastronauts to be our creatures. And then we got Turn Inside Out and Full Bore as Major Pump, Ancestral Anger that we're running 4 Ancestral Angers, just that because of the cantrip it kind of replaces itself and works out pretty okay. And then Burst Lightnings and Shocks with the Lightning Strikes to deal a little bit of burn. So you know how this deck can do. It's going to go ahead and keep it going. Try to play some games best of 1 with it. I think I'm going to try and keep tweaking this and see what I can do with it. I've been looking at the burn stuff. The burn stuff is also really cool. It just feels like a totally different deck. So we'll kind of see how I can do with this one. And then if it ends up not working, then I'll move towards the burn package. I'm running one of Picnic Ruiner. Just the double strike ends up working pretty good a lot of the time, so we'll see what it can do. Try to get down in here in this first one. This is a fine hand to keep. Got a slick shot for turn 2. Play a Picnic Ruiner as well. Ooh, land pass. Is way nice. I think I just go for the Picnic Ruiner here, try and get it on the battlefield. That'll make that full bore be 6 extra damage in 1 turn, so that's always good. I think I've got to just go for the damage here. Actually, that'll be 6. So I think I get 8 double strike off here, and then I've got a Burst Lightning in hand, so we should be able to finish our opponent off with the Burst Lightning next turn, put him down to 2. And if not the Burst Lightning, I also have the Cell Sword. I could just use the burn together and fling the Picnic Ruiner at my opponent. And they're just going to commit seppuku with the Breeding Pool. So, yeah, clean win right there. Picnic Ruiner really putting in work. Goes great with the full bores. Let's see what we can get going here in the next game here. Alrighty, here we go. Keep this. I like a double slick shot. I'm just going to go higher claw. I think I just play a land and pass. See what else they have. Might be worth using the shock on the higher claw, might not. So I'll have to just see what we're up against here. Okay, the Gandalf is a huge threat. Very fast, very strong. I'm looking at just going a lot of slick shot past the turn, though. If I get the land, I have the option to go full bore, shock, Cell Sword, and just win. So obviously, hopefully our opponent just taps out and then I get the land is the ideal situation for me. Holding up 1 red kind of suggests they have a Burst Lightning effect. I draw Burst Lightning as well. No land really is not good for me. So I think I lay out the slick shot, try to go Ancestral Anger and draw a land, keeping 1 shock available so I can hit their slick shot show off with the shock. They're going to Burst Lightning away my slick shot. It's pretty risky, but I think it's worth it to save my slick shot by going full bore here. If my opponent just has the win, I lose, but otherwise this is okay. And if I had drawn the land, I win by going Cell Sword. So I had like a 1 and 3 just winner on the spot. See what my opponent's got though. lightning helix, killing off my slick shot show off. That life gain is going to kind of eat into what I can do here. Okay, finding a land is great. I had the option to pot another slick shot or to play out a challenger. Got 10 life. I think I just pot the slick shot, pass the turn. Try and use this shock to kill off probably their slick shot show off. Comes Gandalf. 2 mana left. Bolt Wave's gonna hit me for 3. Plus Gandalf for another 1. Guess I just shock at the slick shot show off, see if I can get it off. Alright, well, they got a perfect amount of damage to win the game, so very close game. They just were able to clinch it out there. Just missing the land drop is really my big issue there. I hit the land and I do just win, but it's alright. We'll go ahead and find the next game. At least when you're playing mono red, your losses are still fast. You're not sitting there for 15 minutes while your opponent tries to decide if they want to win or not. I just have to mulligan that. Kind of need a creature. I think I have to mulligan this as well. Just go down to 5. Probably keep whatever I get at 5. You're pretty reliant on the top deck anyways at that point. Guess I could just hope I get a creature off my draws here. Like, otherwise the hand's obviously great. If this had a Slick Shot or a Emberheart Challenger, it would be an amazing hand. I think I just have to go to 5. Well, really regretting it now. Put back one of the lands and a Lightning Strike. This hand's just worse than the last one. Looks like I'm against artifacts. I've got nothing to do though, so kind of feels like this is a little scuffed and I don't stand a chance regardless. Second white land. First lightning doesn't do anything for me. Authority of the Consuls pretty well just makes this impossible. I get the Emberheart Challenger to play, but now my opponent just gains some life and I don't get the haste, and we'll see what they have. If they answer the Challenger, I think I just concede and go find another game. Still don't have a blue source. They could just have a pile of blue cards and no way to cast them, so there's the island. United Battlefront. This could whiff, I guess, is the best hope. Pine-Stone and a Relic. Draw one more card. Pass all the way to me. Start with Ancestral Anger, see what I draw. I think I'm honestly happy to just play out a Picnic Ruiner, try and see if I can get the rest of the way through. If they don't have anything to deal with my board, I do get to go double full bore on the Picnic Ruiner, and that is winning. But they do have the answer by going Day of Judgment, killing off both my creatures. Like, if I can get a creature to stick, my hand is great, but that Day of Judgment obviously hits hard. Gonna harness the Mind Stone with their 7 mana. There's a lot of card draw by being able to exile and return the relic. May as well just cast the Slickshot Show Off, and now I hope they have no removal for it, and I'm able to cast everything in my hand without the Unokai Slickshot deal more than 19 damage. The only real chance I have. A Perilous Snare pretty well shuts that down. I think I'm just going to concede. It's like there's still obviously a chance I win this game, but I'm really just kind of wasting my time by playing it out. I could play 2 or 3 more games instead of waiting for this guy to decide if they have the win or not. So yeah, we'll just find something else instead. This hand is just like, it'd be great if it had a creature, but I can't play that. I think I just keep the 1 land. Probably want to toss a Burst Lightning. Go land pass. Hope I draw my 2nd land for the Slickshot Show Off. Okay, missing my land on turn 2 is pretty rough. There's a Voice of Victory from my opponent. A lot of Slickshot Show Off. Now we just hope no Ang or Aven Interrupter. If I draw the land and my opponent has nothing, then I will win, but Shocking in the Hollowed Fountain and then just passing kind of suggests they have the Ang. I think I just cast an Emberheart Challenger on the assumption that there's a counterspell coming. Even Interrupter hurts pretty bad because it makes the Slickshot Show Off cost 2 more. I'll tap down my Challenger. Still 3 mana for my opponent. I think I just go for the Slickshot here. If they've got the counters, they've got the counters. For the Ancestral Anger, probably just on the Slickshot is fine. Challenger not having the abilities that makes it get the extra card, makes it less strong. Looks like Ang is going to come and airbend away my Slickshot Show Off, though. I think we full bore, just make sure my Challenger stays alive, kill off their Ang. Probably lost here. We'll see what we get here at the next turn, but could get a shock and then go turn inside out onto the Challenger, finding a land to play the Calicel Sword, I guess, which would be that's still not enough. The Lightning Strike doesn't really do it for me either. Guess I just hope that this hand is literally just lands is the only chance I really have now. Try to deal 3 damage. Use a washing tongue to block away my slick shot. Now 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so they've got me there. Stuck on 2 for a long time. Nothing that I can really actually cast there. It's just kind of how that Azorius Flash deck goes most of the time, though, where you're kind of stuck where you can't cast any spells. Go ahead and see what we can find here in the next game, though. I'm happy to keep this. On the draw, but I do have the potential turn 3 slick shot win. There's a Sanctifier. Just play a land and pass. I probably Burst Lightning this Interland Sanctifier to prevent life gain. Or maybe I just, yeah, I'm going to use it on the bat instead. That way it doesn't take my cards away. Popping a slick shot show off. The lands, if they have nothing and I get the land, I still do just have the win. Okay, now I just hope for land off the top. Well, no, they have the bat. Never mind, the land is not good enough here. So I can plot a second slick shot show off. I'm missing my land drop either way. Or I could just play out a Emberheart Challenger. So we'll plot the second slick shot. Tons of life gain coming. We're going to make another bat this turn. I just don't think I have a chance in hell of getting through this. All right, Burst Lightning 1 bat. The attack. I can full bore, try to get as much damage as possible this turn. It's worthwhile, may as well. Got 10 damage on board. We're going to gain at least 3 life and make 1 more bat. Okay, that's 15. So they've got me here. It's really hard to get through life gain. If they don't start making the bat tokens, I've got more of a chance. Still missing the land there. Maybe I need to just add another land back. When I was playing before, I was having a lot of problems of I've got a hand that's 3 lands and nothing else, and if I had any spell, I would be able to win the game, but I just can't do anything. But I'm missing a lot of land drops here, so maybe I just need to add 1 more land back into the deck, see if that helps out, makes it more consistent. I think I keep this. It's a hand that's just creatures, but I like challengers and I like Slick Shot Show Off, so I think I try at least. Go for these early Emberheart Challengers, maybe draw into some pump spells that I can use to get more card advantage from the Challenger. Gonna leave a Balos up as a blocker. Think I just go second Emberheart Challenger then? Go for the attack.
Squelcher. Can just cast the Squelcher, full cast a Slickshot Show Off, get at least 1 damage through. Still really looking for my pump spell. Ancestral Anger is becoming very good now. I've got a lot of lands to play and not a lot of cards. Go Archdruid's Charm, kill off my Slickshot Show Off. Passing again. Land isn't really helpful. I may as well just play out my board. It's not like they're running a green Wrath of God. Mossborn Hydra, which will be their big threat to get through my whole board. Looks like they don't have the land right now, though. I think I full cast this Nova Hellkite. I've got the 5 mana. It doesn't really help me to return it back to my hand. Gives me the opportunity to shoot this Mossborn Hydra for 1. Have a Royal Treatment to protect it. Still get 5 damage through. They didn't have a land last turn, so I should be in the clear, at least kind of, where they're going to have to draw their lands off the top of their library. And I've got 5 damage on board, ready to go. Strider's Resolve will fight something. I assume my Slickshot Show Off. Gonna have to pay the 2 life, though. Gets him down to 5. Now a Slickshot Show Off, any pump spell. I've got a lot of lethal threats here. Origin's going to gain 2 life, but I can actually attack all here now. Well, not anymore. The Land Nowhere Else does protect that. Well, cast the Slickshot Show Off, go for the attack here. We're going to gain 2 more life next turn and get the summon off the Esper Origin's backside if they want it. Guild Passage is probably worst case scenario for me. I'm sure they just use the Esper Origins. See what permanent they get off the top. If it's like a Maelstrider's Resolve, that is horrible for me, and I probably lose. So an Earthbender's Ascension is not as bad. I just take 5 here. And I think I win by attacking all, so that's exactly what I'm going to do. Got the 4 from the Hellkite. They just can't block is their main issue here. Okay, get a clean win right there. Able to just kind of stay on top of that one. Having the flying threats made it hard for my opponent to stop me from winning. Go ahead and get on into the next one here. I'm very happy to keep this hand. Got an Ember Heart and a Slick Shot. Plenty of lands to cast them, plus some pump. I go for the Challenger first here. Try and get that 2 damage through. Okay, I'll road away my Ember Heart Challenger. That will make it so I have 4 lands next turn, so I can full cast this Slick Shot Show Off, just get it right on the battlefield, go Ancestral Anger and Full Bore. Go for Dane's Company. I guess I can just cast the Slick Shot Show Off, use Ancestral Anger on it, and then just Burst Lightning away the Dane's Company to prevent the lifelink. It's 6 damage through. Hope they don't have any removal. Chainsaw taking away my Slick Shot is pretty rough. Gotta really hope to draw a new creature now. Got 6 damage to deal between the 2 Burst Lightning, or sorry, the 2 Lightning Strikes. It's not really gonna help at all with the 14 my opponent's got though. Is it worth it to kill off the Dane's Company? Guess they don't have lifelink yet. I think I just take the 3 damage and hope I can get a creature here and get more value out of my lightning strikes. Squelcher is a creature, not really the one I wanted though. We'll just play it out and pass. Will go Lightning Strike onto the Dane's Company then. Oh, that's uncounterable. I don't have to pay the ward. It's fine though. I don't have anything else really to do anyways. I think I go Burst Lightning to Burst Lightning, kill off the creature. Try and keep the board as clear as possible. Try to get the 2 damage through. They will have to at least pay 2 life to target the Squelcher. That's my opponent down to 10. Only got 3 damage in my hand though. Okay, land is not helpful. I really just need me a creature now. Ideally one with haste. Okay. I think I just have to kill off the Weapon Master, try to keep myself alive for as long as I can. Land is just not going to do it though. Like, yeah, this is just not working. I would really kind of like a Slick Shot Show Off or an Ember Heart Challenger, something that does something instead of the pile of lands. If they just get off one more equip, then they will have me too, so. Here's 12. Slick Shot Show Off the top, please. Or Challenger, and another land. I lose. Alright, well, that's super unfortunate. Very sad. Go ahead and take my loss there. Just, yeah, drawing land off the top over and over again was not gonna help me find a win. So let's go ahead and get like 2 more games and see how we do. I have to mulligan this. Can't keep a hand without a creature. I think I'm okay with this one. Toss the Squelcher. Like, you don't really know what you're up against, so it's kind of hard to choose. Toss a Challenger, toss a Squelcher, or even a Slick Shot's not unreasonable. I think we'll toss the Hesking Squelcher and just hope we're not up against a control matchup where they got a bunch of counter spells. It's been kind of less popular very recently, so let's go for a Bastronaut first. Try and get down a Emberheart Challenger next turn. Here's a Town Greeter. I just go Emberheart Challenger and attack here. My other options to plot the Slick Shot Show Off. Expectation I can get more damage through on the following turn. They just get their Town Greeter straight into their graveyard. Breaking the Honor dead. Guess killing off my Emberheart Challenger. That is exactly what they'll take. Is the extra 1 damage worth risking the Slick Shot Show Off? I think I just plot a Slick Shot Show Off now. Attack again with the Bastronaut. Now I've got Slick Shot, turn inside out, full bore. There's Bringer the Last Gift into the graveyard now. Okay, well, I'm gonna go for the damage here. If I use the Burst Lightning now, that'll get the double strike. I mean, I guess I already kind of committed to that. This is what I'm going for. We'll deal 12. Hope they don't have the Spider-Man. I don't know, I might have just made a huge error there. Because I could have, knowing I could get the double strike, I could have used the pump spell, made my Bastronaut a 4-1, dealt 2 damage to the face. That would have hit for 8. I think that is just better. And then I still have the pump spell. I don't know. We'll see. Just hoping for the land off the top anyways. If they don't have the Spider-Man here, it doesn't matter. Wistfulness. Provoke for the draw. Discarding a Formidable Speaker? Does that mean they just got the Spider-Man there? Just evoked, though, so they can only take 1 card away. And my Lightning Strike, 1 mana left. Guess they could have, like, Into the Floodmaw is probably the biggest threat now. But Into the Floodmaw still isn't enough. Yeah, they just concede. Yeah, we've just got a clean win there. Alrighty, well, glad they didn't have the Spider-Man. I do think I misplayed. I'm going to have to, like, watch it back to go double-check what my hand looked like, but probably should have used Pump on Bastronaut. This will be the last game for today. See if we can end it off on a good note with the nice win here, but let's see what we're up against. I think I'm okay to keep this. I like a Picnic Ruiner. It's great with a turn inside out, is amazing because it gives itself double strike that way. Could also do it with the Emberheart Challenger. Let's see what my opponent's got. 2 mana. Double black probably suggests they've got plenty of removal though if they're gonna go double black and pass. I'm gonna try for the Challenger, see if I can get it on the battlefield and get an attack through.
Master of Misery to kill off my challenger. Now 3 mana they're just holding up. I can cast the Picnic Ruiner, or I can pull out the Slickshot Show Off are really the reasonable options here. I think I just cast Picnic Ruiner. If I can get it to stay on the battlefield, it's extremely good. Just the 3 black is kind of suggesting they'll have a removal for a small creature. Okay, here's a nowhere to run, dealing with my Picnic Ruiner. Okay, missing a land drop at least. I think I just flop my Slickshot Show Off into the 3 mana. There's a 4th, and they still don't cast anything. Try for a Bastronaut. Five mana for my opponent. Just killing my Bastronaut away. Still leaves 3 available. Second Slickshot's a great thing to have. I'll pull out that guy and wait another turn. Comes a Ritual Chamber. Do I have a way to kill the 6/6 is the question, I guess. I mean, I totally can by going Shock, Burst Lightning, Burst Lightning. Will deal 6 damage. I think I've got to go for it. I may as well try. This way my Slickshots will get through. We just gotta hope they don't have the Deadly Cover-Up, which will kind of mess up the whole plan. Go ahead and deal 14 damage to my opponent here. I'm down to 6. I can deal 3 with a Lightning Strike. If I can keep 1 Slickshot alive, I've kind of got him. 6 mana here, though. Don't cast anything. I think I just go for an attack. Full bore 1. Six mana, 4 cards. Okay, discarding an Ungin to get off a Bitter Triumph. Just go to damage. I don't think that they can't have a counter spell because they're all black. Yep, just get the 3 damage through Lightning Strike. Let's go. Huge win right there. The top deck was just way more cooperative with me there. It went quite well. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. That's going to be all for today. I've been really loving the mono red. It's nice to just play fast games where you're not sitting around as much. But yeah, we'll see what I end up deciding on next day with the deck. It's there. Like, it's been a really cool deck. I actually really like the Picnic Crasher or Picnic Ruiner guy. He's way cooler than I would have expected. Where that double strike ends up coming up a lot with the turn inside out and the full bore. Where, like, if you go turn 2 Picnic Ruiner, turn 3, you can go pump, 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 and he just wins you the game, which is super cool. Also, just, like, works well with a Emberheart Challenger or a Slickshot Show Off, where he gives himself double strike by them getting their prowess triggers off. Oh yeah, it's a cool deck. Thinking about just adding a Picnic Ruiner or 2, maybe replacing out some Shock or something. And then I'm also still considering just doing the full pivot and going for the burn version of the deck, where you're running a bunch of burn effects like O'Hare and all that stuff, the Razorkin Needlehead type effects. So yeah, that's going to be all for today, though. Thank you so much for watching.